Guys, so the seminar theme yesterday when we were training with Ryron was keep it playful. Why keep it playful? We keep it playful so we can train like this forever, so that you can teach your children and your grandchildren jiu-jitsu, so you can be on the mat when you're in your 90s, like Elio Gracie was when he was 95. Just 2 weeks before he left this world, he was training at that age. Why? Kept it playful. Not so serious. Does it matter if you win or lose? Does it matter when you're sparring at the end of the class? Does anyone remember who won the battle between Carlos and Charlie? Does anyone remember who won the battle between Nathan and Yassin? No one knows. No one knows, no one cares. People don't even know or care who the Mundial champion was last year, or the Pan American champion in Nogi was in 2010. No one remembers, because what they care about, some people remember, right, because they're very focused on the competition. Okay, fair enough. There's a market for that. What people care about, though, if we're training for the right reason, is we care about the jiu-jitsu, right? I do a little jiu-jitsu, he does a little jiu-jitsu, and it's all good. Whatever the final result is something that's just a consequence of whose jiu-jitsu was better that day. If you want to improve yourself, then of course you're going to be working towards building your own jiu-jitsu. The side effect of that, the side effect, not the goal, but the side effect of that is that maybe you tap someone. What about letting someone tap you so you can learn and study what they do? What about being happy enough to just be on the mat that I appreciate the time I'm getting instead of worrying about trying to destroy my opponent, especially when he's a teammate and we're trying to train together, right? So one way we can keep it playful, Ryron was explaining this, from different positions, we should work to see how much lightness we can experience within the position. Here's an example. So I hold the collar, I hold the sleeve, and I step 1, 2, I squat, I pull the guard, right? And I hold the head, and I hold the arm. And now we're in this position, right? If I want to finish a choke from here, I know that I have to maybe take one hand away and put the hand in the opposite collar, like this. Now if I put the hand in the collar and I squeeze very hard, and I try to pull down and pull down and pull down and pull down, then we're going to get into this battle, right? He's going to push very hard, he's going to try and sit up, and because his arm is straight, I'm going to have a hard time trying to sneak under and finish the choke. But what if from this position, I just hold the collar, and I relax a little bit, and then when he walks his knees in and starts to take posture, look, I make the arm a little straight. I make the arm a little straight here, right? And I don't try and force my way in. I just keep it straight, and I loosen the collar maybe a little bit here, right, because my hand is light. And then when I move the head out of the way, right, then I just shoot. Right, here we go. Come straight to me, please. Walk in. Walk the knees in. Right, sit up properly. Okay, so here we have the hand on the collar. And just like this, you don't need to hold, just relax, right, with your partner. And from here, I'm just going to shoot the second hand under to the back of the neck. Right? If I'm like this and I'm pulling, look what it does to the other side of the gi. Sit up, please, properly. Right? It pulls the other gi taut. So now when I start to stick the hand, it's very hard for me to work this in here. I have to pry all of this out of the way in the meantime. And all of that energy that I use getting to that choke means that I'm tipping him off. Every time I'm trying to get deeper and deeper and deeper, he becomes more and more aware that I'm choking. And what does he start to do? He starts to defend. Right away, he immediately looks to defend. And then the point of my choke is gone, right? My opportunity is gone. So let's go back, please. What if I just hold lightly here like this? And you see when I move the collar here, it loosens this side of the gi, right? It loosens the gi. There it's tight, and now look, if I push, it opens the gi. So what if I just hold here like this, and then my second hand comes underneath? Why do I make this straight? It's harder for him to see. If I drop the arm, now he sees the hand coming, he can stop it. This way, I keep it up, and maybe he doesn't see the hand until it's here. And by then, I'm able to shoot deeply in to the collar. And once I make my grips, look, all I have to do is turn the wrists in like this. And I keep the pressure even. I don't pull more with this than with this. And I don't pull more with this than with this. Both hands move at the same time. And it's relaxed. It's relaxed, right? And where does my head go? Where does my head go?
With the choke.
With the choke. We always talked about following the choke, right? We always talked about following the choke with our heads. So the top arm is where the force of the choke is happening, right? It's the downward pressure coming from top down. So I put my head on that side. That's all. Right? That's where the choke happens, okay? Look, we can do this standing up too. We just stand here like this without even pulling guard like we did in the first exercise. Hold the sleeve, hold the collar, open the collar, and put the hand in. And now from here, once I get the collar loose and I see that I have this opening, I'm going to shoot. Make the hand straight, the arm straight, and shoot. 1. Then turn the wrist in. Come close. The head on the same side as the top arm. This is my top arm, and it's my right side. When I put it in the choke, it goes to my other side. So you want to follow that hand. Loose, turn, close, and then just choke. Right here, 1, 2, turn. That's it. All right, let's try it.